Lakers trail the Pistons by 3.
You know, this is an interesting tempo. I think that the Lakers can push it harder if they will just try to force the action off to the fast break.
Illegal defense called against the Pistons. That'll be a warning. The next time is a technical foul. So the Lakers obviously want to run as much as they can, but they can beat the Pistons at their game. They have been able to play in a half-court style and win that way.
Well, they're getting what they want early. I find it interesting that Detroit is not double-teaming Worthy, that they're allowing the Horn to play him one-on-one.
They're not double-teaming any of the Lakers so far. Cooper has it. Plenty of time on the 24-second shot clock. Kareem guarded by Beer. Mahorn teases for a double. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with his second basket. That's Byron Scott, who's averaging 20 points a game in the playoffs. A key man on both offense and defense will have to sit out at least the first 2 games for the Lakers.
To watch the high pick and rolls here. See, there's an awful lot of contact, Dick. Anytime that we see a pick and roll come about, because the defensive teams are not allowing you to come off of it and beat the man off the dribble into the lane.
Cooper's foul. And a turnover. Pistons turn it over, and here's Kareem.
Do it, big fella.
AC Green misses, but inside is Magic Johnson. So Magic Johnson, who can do almost everything.
Come on, you had to like that. Kareem there, dribble it out on the break. He handled the ball real well.
Like it. Maybe he'll play guard. Lakers have run off 6 in a row. And now they'll call Detroit inside for a foul.
AC Green took it right on the two front teeth that time.
He tested it. They're not loose. He's okay. So AC Green, who got hit in the mouth and got called for a foul, his second, now is walking off on a timeout. And what do you think happens from Jake O'Donnell, Buby?
Watch this. There it is. And it knocked AC back. Now watch AC's reaction. He's just off. He's very frustrated. He's been nailed a few times by Mahorn. Now he's in foul trouble. All right, and then the referee gets him on the way out. It's not AC's night.
At least not yet. Right now, let's go to Pat O'Brien. Pat?
Down here by the Laker bench, and AC Green got hit by Mark Aguirre, he says, and it chipped his tooth back, or pushed it back, they're saying. He thinks he'll be okay. By the way, the Lakers in that huddle were talking about they're happy with the tempo of the game. They thought they'd have some problems with the long layoff, but they think they're going to be okay. Back to you guys.
All right, Pat, you're right. The tempo is good for the Lakers. Meanwhile, Orlando Woolridge is checked in for the Lakers. Joe Dumars misses a shot. The rebound by Cooper. So Woolridge, who has really come on big in the playoffs, the X factor, they call him.
See, this is what I think we'll see a lot more of.
Magic with the sky hook and the rebound by Beer. 6:35 remaining in the first quarter. The Lakers by 1, 11-10. First lead of the game for LA. Worthy guarding Dumars. Beer. Detroit getting a lot of chances here. But they're foiled after 3 or 4 attempts, and on the break, here's Worthy. And he is pushed hard by Mahorn, and Pat Riley has come off the bench and is really yelling at the officials now as Mahorn gave Worthy a push inside.
Well, Pat's a little hot now because he has a problem with AC Green being injured. Look at this great pass by Magic finding. Now watch how Worthy avoids Dumars, but now here comes the hit with the left arm on Mahorn.
And a 20-second timeout called by the Lakers. Worthy is kneeling down in front of the bench. He was shaken up a bit, and Gary Vitti, the Lakers trainer, attending to him. So right now for the Lakers has not been a pleasant arrival in Detroit, with Byron Scott hurt and out for 2 games. Green gets hit, and now Worthy. James Worthy has really come to play in the playoffs, which is really no surprise. And you look at the sparkling numbers he has put up so far in the 11 games. He has been the top playoff scorer for the Lakers 3 years in a row. He has never led them in regular season. So if you ever ask, does James Worthy rise to the occasion, there's your answer.
You know what's incredible about all this is that in the Portland series he played Drexler, then in the Seattle series Ellis, then in the Phoenix series Tom Chambers. Now we're talking about 3 guys who light it up. Now he's playing both ends of the floor. A tireless worker, very unselfish, and I like what Magic says. Consistent. That's James Worthy.
Only one free throw. We're at the Palace of Auburn Hills, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Just the start of things. The teams feeling each other out. Dick Stockton along with Hubie Brown. Joe Dumars slices in for the basket. Good penetration by the Pistons.
I'm impressed. Pistons are getting easy shots, Dick. They're getting wide open 15-foot jumpers, and when they go off the dribble, it's there.
Off a screen, Worthy against Mahorn. Kareem has hit 2 baskets. Rebound by Lane Beer. Piston guards look to penetrate. They need to score. Pistons feel that 2 out of their 3 guards have to score big in every game. That was Isiah Thomas, who has 6 points. Vinnie Johnson will come off the bench, the microwave. He's the 3rd guard who's a weapon.
Real battle down inside now, Mahorn and Worthy.
Woolridge hits his first shot of the game off the bench. This is his first experience in an NBA final. Aguirre low against Woolridge. And a foul before the shot. It will not be a shooting situation.
See, if you're playing in this game tonight, you notice that anytime you put the ball down on the floor with a dribble below the foul line, any body contact is called quickly. They are going to that call right away.
John Sally has reported to the game. And he replaces Rick Mahorn. Woolridge committing the foul, his first, and the 4th team foul against the Lakers. Sally is hit. So now we're starting to see the speed and high flying and shot blocking group of the Pistons. We'll see Rodman soon.
Watch how quick this double team comes. Now as Aguirre steps through, he sees in the lower part right there. But you see, Sally, any time that you get the double team today and the double team comes from the other side of the lane, you've got to step to the front of the rim. So when that pass is delivered, you dunk this ball tonight.
Michael Thompson replaces Kareem, who goes out with 2 personal fouls. Thompson has averaged 2 more minutes a game playing than Kareem in the last season of Abdul-Jabbar. Sally, 1 out of 2 from the line, and you'll like Thompson. He's a very good post defender inside. Pistons by 1. Lakers already in the penalty. That was their 5th team foul. Here's Worthy over Sally. Sally's a tough defender with that size, but LA has the ball in a new clock.
James seems to be rushing his shots.
Cooper, who hit a 3 earlier, missed, and now the Pistons with the lead by 1 in the ball. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the opening period, and they'll call Woolridge for the foul. That'll be his 2nd.
That was an excellent call. Orlando Woolridge is all upset, except he never moved his feet that time, and he took the dribbler Aguirre with a good body bump.
Here's a man who the Lakers fear, James Edwards. Underrated and dangerous. He could be a big factor, replaces Bill Laimbeer. And the Lakers figure that in all of the big scoring runs the Pistons have had in the playoffs, Edwards has been in the middle of every one of them.
That's because he plays his game from the foul line down, and they need that scoring threat down inside. James Edwards is a prime-time scorer, and I find it interesting how he can sit out almost all year, get limited minutes, and then at playoff time play so big.
1 free throw. 16-14 the Pistons. Broke out to a 5-point lead. The Lakers took a